Guys, how's it going? It is day 7 of NaNoWriMo, and I am pretty upset about the YouTube situation. If you don't know, apparently on my videos and other people's videos, whenever people try to comment, they can't comment. It just eats their words, or I won't be able to reply to you guys. So I still want that interaction, and I still want to make videos for you guys and to get that feedback. So you can always try to YouTube message me if that works for you. You can tweet me if you have a Twitter. I'm pretty sure you probably have an email, so I will put my email and all of my other links in the description bar for all of my videos, and that's how you can get in touch with me. Email doesn't have a word limit, and I'll get it sent directly to my phone, so it's probably the fastest way to get a hold of me. So anyways, I just worked all day and don't really feel like making a video, so I'm just gonna do a reading from a little bit that I wrote today, and this is very unpolished. This is exactly how I wrote it down, how it came out of my head, so please do not judge me. This is NaNoWriMo time. And yeah, that's what's going on. Here we go. Daya had been walking for miles, his pack digging into his shoulders, when he came upon a few shapes in the distance hanging from windows. He thought they were blankets or laundry hung out to dry, but as his eyes adjusted to the fading light and the dull glow of the street lamps, he saw that there were horrors leaning out, shouting down to passer-by on the street. They were spilling out of their corsets, and their frizzy hair and painted red lips haunted him. Some of them had empty eyes, some of them sneered, and some of them had beards and Adam's apples. They hooted and hollered down to him and called, "A newbie! How about a little bit of flesh for the sir?" In the murky twilight, the lanterns they held lit their features from below, stretching and contorting them into sultry ghouls. They laughed at him as he hunched his shoulders and tried to walk steadily past them, but his conscience betrayed him, and he found himself looking up and feeling the clink of coins in his pocket. He had a soft spot for harlots. The only thing he knew about his mother was that she was a whore, or at least his father said so. She had been exquisitely lovely. How a whore ended up in the Mendoza mansion was beyond him, but she had apparently been the vision of elegance and loveliness. He had her features and coloring. His father always called him a son of a whore, and he guessed it was true. He looked up at these clowns, soiling the image that he had of his mother. He tossed one of them a gold coin. "Cover yourself up and get some decent work." "I'll take that as payment up front, my lord. Why don't you come up here, love?" Daya shuddered. The woman had curly chest hair billowing out of her dress and had a pointed mustachio. They were obviously set in their ways, and he would find nothing for him here. But that didn't end things. As he turned to leave, a burly, savage-looking beast of a charlatan blocked his path. "And where do you think you're going, lovely? You paid up, now you get your due." She approached him and abruptly lifted him from the ground, grabbing a fistful of his collar. Daya squeaked in protest and beat upon her chest, but it was of no use. Her firm grip was liable to choke him. "Madam, I simply wish to be on my way." He had been touched more today than he had in his whole lifetime. "Set him down easy, Daisy." Daisy harumphed and looked for the voice. A busty woman, a real woman, appeared in the doorway and looked Daya up and down. "I knew your mum, Obadiah." Daya whipped his head around at the sound of his name. No one had dared to call him that since his brother died. Daisy set him down with a plop, and Daya straightened himself up as best as he could. "What do you know of her?" he urged. "Gabriela was the best whore we had till your father took her. She had a face like the underbelly of a robin, and golden eyes like that coin you threw to my girls." She seemed to be looking cross-eyed at Daya, seeing double, he guessed, trying to see the traces of his mother in him. "I know almost nothing about her. Would you care to tell me more?" "For a price?" "Yes, anything. You have to work for me. Take your mother's place. From the look of you, most men wouldn't be able to tell the difference. Ever worn a corset?" Daya backed away, horrified. "You would enslave me and whore me out for a couple tidbits of information about my mother? You are truly cruel." She shrugged. "I need a new girl, and you just happen to be the best-looking one I've seen all week." Daya turned and fled, never looking back. Thoughts were racing through his mind. He had wanted to believe that his mother had been noble, but it seemed the rumors about her past, and consequently his own, were true. He was no better than a son of a whore. Once again he longed for the comfort and certainty of his home, where no one spoke his name or dishonored his family. So that's it. That is just a little tidbit that I wrote today. I was excited to discover that Daya's mom was a prostitute, I guess, before she married into a noble family and became the master's wife. It just kind of adds a different layer to things, and by the way, she died in childbirth giving birth to Daya, so that's why he doesn't know anything about her. Anyways, so I need to go write. I'm gonna go write, and if you want to share you reading your story, that would be awesome. You can't make a video response though, because you can't do that anymore, I guess. But yeah, we'll make it work. Somehow we will get in touch. Alright, see you guys later.